I am assembling my Mediterranean turkey sandwich. These are 4 buns that I got at Whole Foods, and I froze them because I had to wait for my avocados to ripen, but they're ripe today. So I'm thawing. You can freeze bread. Don't refrigerate bread, but you can freeze bread and then it won't lose its quality if you can't use it right away. Yeah, that's what I always do. Like if I can't use the bread the same day that I buy it from the store, I will put it in the freezer, just wrapped up like in plastic, and it'll be good. Yeah, so, and the bread will thaw out really fast. So, and then what I did is I thin sliced the red onion. I'm only going to use about 1/4 of this because I don't like my tongue to burn off. What I'm going to do right now is I put in 1/4 a teaspoon of red wine vinegar. I'm going to add some ice water in here and put in approximately 1/4 of this in here and let it just kind of like soak in that for about 10 minutes to remove some of the pungency so that when I put the onions in the sandwich, and I'm going to probably dry off the onions too, but I just want to remove some of the pungency. Hold on. Okay, they're soaking in ice water, in vinegar and red wine, 1 teaspoon of red wine vinegar in here. And yeah, I just used my Brita water. And I'm going to cover this and keep it in the refrigerator because I think the coldness helps the process. And then while I work on assembling the other ingredients. I am assembling the ingredients. These are English cukes, about 1 cup of English cucumbers. I kind of thinly sliced them. Oven roasted turkey breast. I like the low sodium kind, lower sodium. Some feta cheese, some fresh spinach. Here is the Whole Foods tapenade. It looks really good. And now I'm going to slice these tomatoes into slices so I can put them inside these sandwiches here. Oh, you know what? Let me wash the avocados, and then I save them for last because you know how avocados are. They like to brown. Saving the avocados for last because I know how avocados are. Okay, well, I have a bread knife here. I'm going to go ahead and kind of like go right down the middle. Hopefully without cutting my fingers. This is more difficult than I thought. Let's try doing it this way. This bread is tougher than I thought. Okay. There. Now, oh! All I had to do was cut it in half. It's kind of like already opened up. See that? Oh, cool. It's like pita. All right. Alrighty. That's cool. Okay. So I don't need to, it's like pita bread here. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. I'll get another one. What I think I'm going to do is assemble. This looks like it's going to be really good, so I'm going to assemble 2 of them. This is the Whole Foods. You get it in their bakery department. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's because I'm busy. Yeah. All right. You can kind of open it up a little bit. This looks like it's going to be really good. Okay, let's go ahead and cut the avocado. I learned some tricks with cutting avocado, from making sushi. You want to cut it with the skin on. So we're going to go this way. Go all the way around. I think these avocado are a little bit overripe, but I was busy and I didn't have time. Okay. And then usually once you do this, you can just kind of like get it to, there you go. Now this side here, well, see if I can get it to go here. I need a little knife. Hold on. Oh, I can tell this is going to be good. I think I'll just put some of that nice avocado in here. Let me see if I can get it to come out. You are going to be difficult. Oh, there it goes. All right. It's a little bit on the soft side. Hold on. I'm going to get myself clean here. I just didn't have time yesterday to make the sandwich. I knew that I was risking it with the avocado going another day, but I had to make another dish yesterday. Okay, let's go ahead and take the skin off. See how easy it is? It's easier to cut an avocado with the skin on and then just do like what I'm doing right now. Hopefully I'm in the picture. Yeah, I am. Trying to make a cooking video with a bob. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is make just half of the recipe. I actually have enough here for those other 2 pieces of bread. Now I need to cut it up so that it will go right in there. So that's kind of like go like that. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and I want pieces that I can stick right there in the sandwich. I guess you call it. Yeah. It's kind of like a pita. Kind of like a Greek version of a sub sandwich, but much better than a sub sandwich. I do not like American submarine sandwiches. Yucky. This way. I can't stand them. My mother used to eat them sometimes. I don't like them. They just taste like a bunch of Italian salad dressings drowning everything out on the ones I've had. Maybe I haven't had the right subs. But I like these. This is my kind of food. All right. So, that looks like it worked. Let's go ahead and take the skin off of this one. See, it comes right off. I learned this technique from making sushi. All right, let's go ahead and except when you make sushi, they don't recommend you let your avocado get this right. Like I said, I was busy. All right. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is just make half the recipe using those pieces right there. That way I can assemble it, and I'll cut that other avocado tomorrow. I know how avocados are. They like to go brown on you. So, this looks like it's going to be delicious. And a little bit fattening. Which means, yeah, avocado's healthy for you, but it's an oil. There's a lot of oil in here, so calories in, calories out for those doing the Gail commandments. If you're eating this today, you may want to go light on other high-calorie foods to balance things out. Though it's probably healthy fats. Okay, I think we are done with preparing the ingredients. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, now, so what I have to do now is, let me get my red onions, yeah, let's get the red onions, yeah. I'm going to drain them. Here they are. Yeah, gotta have them. That's why I say it's kind of like a sub, because, the submarine sandwiches have onions, but I don't like them. I took the punginess out of them, and hopefully I can tolerate it now. Yeah, I'm taking the ice water out of the red onions. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring these over here. There. My first class sandwich is getting ready to be assembled here. I want this here. Yeah, let's move you. Alright, first time I've made this, but from looking over the ingredient list, looks like it's going to be yummy. Okay, the recipe says now spread about a tablespoon of the olive tapenade over the bottom of each pita bun. Okay, a tablespoon would be a quarter of a tablespoon since I got four of them. I'm just going to kind of, so let's go ahead and put, am I in the camera? Yeah, I'm in the camera, I think. Yeah. I can't tell where I'm at. Okay, let's move you over here. I want to make sure I'm in the camera. Better lighting. You can tell I'm really prepared. This is a busy day. I'm doing several videos. Okay. I don't have to follow the recipe exactly. So the bottom half gets a little bit more. I'm kind of using my spoon to spread it around. Ooh, this smells delicious. Mmm. Okay. I guess you can make the bottom whatever you want it to be, since it's about even on both sides. Yeah, Whole Foods have very intriguing looking tapenade. You can also make your own, but I'm busy. You know, I am busy. I don't have time. I do not have time. Okay, let's get this one here. Okay, you probably can't see what I'm doing here, but I'm spreading it on the bottom. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it for this one too. It's olive tapenade is like all extra virgin olive oil with different types of olives, like Kalamata olives and all sorts of olives. Okay, let me see what else. Okay. Spread about a half on the inside of the top bun. Okay, now we're going to flip it, and we're going to do it on the other side a little bit less. So yeah, so you see I'm kind of putting it on. All right, there. There, that's good. Probably using too much. All right, that's good. I want to make sure I have enough for the other ones. Okay, that's good. There, we're good. All right, now start piling on your toppings and season with pepper. Serve or keep in the fridge. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do here? Let's put in cucumbers. I'm going to make one right now. We'll go ahead and put in some tomato. And throw in a couple of onions. This is almost like assembling a taco. Avocado. Oops, let's go ahead and put, oh, man, I don't think I'm going to have room for all this. How do they do this? I might need to break it up, you know, like I think I might have to cut it right here and let it, and not treat it like a pita. Or I could go like this. Got that in there. Yeah, it's kind of breaking up as it anyways. Throw in some, oh, I already put an onion in there. Is there, oh, you need an avocado. I think for this one I'm going to have to break the sandwich up. Yeah. It's kind of like broken up already anyway. Okay, for future reference, you guys, you're going to have to break the sandwich up. It is just not big enough. Yeah, to hold everything. Because I'm still not done yet. I got to put in some spinach. There we go. The spinach is already washed. And throw in some feta cheese. Let me get my, it looks like a sub, but I bet it's going to taste 10 times better. Okay. Yeah, you need to break the sandwich up, or you could just do like what I'm doing right now. Throw in some feta cheese. Let's break this up to get some. How much feta cheese does it use? It uses about 1/2 cup, so you don't need a lot, just a little bit. Probably just enough for a spice, you know, like that. Okay. Alright, let me just see how this goes. Actually, I think next time, this looks like it's going to be pretty filling. I think I've got everything in there, yep. I didn't like the sandwich I had at my store the other day. Now this is supposed to be low sodium. Okay. The bread needs to be broken up. Let me go ahead and do that. So you need to hold it kind of like this. Yeah. There's just no way you can fit all this in here. It is good. The meat needs to be spread up like that. Yeah. Okay. I'll remember that for the next sandwich I make. Yep. The bread needs to be broken up. The meat needs to be spread out like this. And but it's a good sandwich if I assembled it better, right? Yeah. Let's try this again. Yeah. Now it's good. This pretty tasty. Just needs to be assembled better than what I did. Yeah. I like it though. Okay, what I would suggest you do, put the meat down first, then the avocado, then the cucumber, and then the other stuff. That way it's less likely to fall apart on you. Yeah. Yeah. But it's good. Apparently. I'm not very good at assembling sandwiches. Alright. Just remember what I said. The meat needs to go down first. And flat. Yep. Anything mushy like the avocado would probably need to go up on top. Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, it's really delicious. Yeah, I have to remember that. Here is the sandwich. Right there, see? That's what it should look like. You need to split it up, but it's good though. As you can see, here's the two sides. Now I'm going to put them together. Oh, spinach. Yeah, throw in some spinach. Yeah. Throw in some. Yeah. See if I can do this without. There we go. It's a fat sandwich, but it's delicious. There it is. You see that? I think next time, I think half is okay, but maybe next time you could. It's what your preference is. You could also cut it right down. I'm not sure a bread knife works good on this pita bread. I think a regular kitchen, like chef's knife, would be better. But anyways. It is delicious. Assembly's a little challenging, but that was a good move on my part to get lower sodium turkey breast because the tapenade is pretty salty. So you kind of need to balance it out with a lower sodium meat. Yeah. I'd even go lower sodium than that if I could on the meat. But yeah, that tapenade is pretty salty. But when you get the low sodium meat, it kind of balances it out, so it's not so bad. Yeah, there's plenty of salt, and even this feta cheese probably has salt in it, so yeah. Yeah, it's a really good sandwich, though. The assembly's a little tricky. I put 2 slices of the Hillshire Farm oven roasted turkey breast. And it has a lot of vegetables in it, and the red onions give it a nice flavor. It's a delicious sandwich. Just need to assemble it right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I put all the food back in the refrigerator, including the avocado that I have not cut up yet. That'll kind of stop it from ripening some more by sticking it in the refrigerator, but it still has its skin on. So I'll cut that one tomorrow. I didn't use up all of the avocado. But you actually do need 2 avocados. I would say get 2 small avocados if you can find them small enough. I'm going to put these back in the freezer, and then I'll take them out. Yeah, I'm full, man. I think I'm going to have to skip what I normally have for breakfast. Those are very filling sandwiches, and I'm going to cover these with plastic wrap and put them in the refrigerator, and I'll assemble the rest of the sandwich probably tomorrow. Yeah.
World of secrets where darkness reigns. There's a warrior rising, breaking free from chains. She's Gail Schuler, her heart pure and strong. With the power of love, she'll right the world's wrongs. Yeah. She's a first, a passionate crusader. Space battles and drums.